Okay, let's make sure we're here. And hello, everyone. I hope. Y'all are good. We're just hanging out right now. We're obviously going to dive into Inclement Emerald shortly, but it's funny, I'm actually doing some video editing. Which is what we're hanging out right now. I have my rainbow badge. Oh, that's my thunder badge. You too can get a thunder badge if you sub for 3 months. I'm debating if I want to take you into this editing software with me. For the sheer fact of, like, I'm terrible. What do we double check in here? I think we're ready to jump in. I think. I'm going to sit here and do a little bit of video editing and just while people come in, and then we'll jump into Pokemon. Oh, I'll be honest with y'all, I'm sick as a dog. So it's taken everything in me to do this, which, argue with me, hey, don't do it. But ma'am. Okay. I'm hoping if I click on this, it doesn't play sound. Let's see. Okay, here we go. It does. Okay, all right. So I'm going to have to mute all this, which is, like, sure. I have to mute this section of the clip while I edit it. Okay. Video editing is not something I've particularly done before, and I don't, be honest, I wouldn't say I'm good at it. Because I've obviously not done it before. But I am severely attempting to basically turn this Brawly fight compilation of all my losses into a video for Instagram. And maybe it'll look good. Who knows? Right now I'm having to watch it all, which is just funny. Does the Hariyama poison me here? I'm trying to remember how this fight went. No. Because if I 43% skip rate on a reel. Wow. People did not like that one, folks. Did not like that one at all. Which is so funny what people like. I just want to make chaotic videos that people laugh with and agree. And I'm not that person. Well, I wouldn't say I'm not that person. But I would say I'm not as interesting as most people. But who's to say? Again, all I'm doing right now is I'm silent editing a video. To try to make another video, which I'll have to export and then edit. In edits, I think, is where I'm going to have to do this with. But time will tell. If I watch this in 2 times speed, it's not actually speeding up the reel. I think it's just speeding up how quickly I'm watching it. Yep. Okay. Which helps. Okay, and this Hitmonchan, I'm rewatching the Brawly fight. But I switch. But she survived. Okay, wow. I didn't realize she survived for so long. That was good. Try to edit the last of this. That one didn't work. Forgot it froze me. What about stop playing music? Good. I was wondering why you just had no background music. At least you got something. Forgot he had a do-what. I'm shortening this video by so much, which is make it nice when I transfer it to my phone. I don't know if I'm going to need all of these, but I'm just taking all of them for now to make it easier. He's sweet. This is the Lucario. This is the Lucario fight where he sweeps me. That's right. I think he just outspeeds. And this Morlul does hold its own, which is nice. again. And move. I've shortened this video down to 17 minutes, which even then feels way too long.
Split. I don't need that one anymore now that that's done. That clip could go there. What were these clips?
The problem, even at not very...
Oh, you just got a glimpse of my voice. Sorry. As I had muted those clips. I'm going to have to unmute when the video's done. Don't let me forget.
It's funny rewatching this and like seeing like, oh, I made this mistake or I made this mistake. And what's this last one? I think I get wrecked with a bullet seed here. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? You were watching me dead in the eyes doing video editing before I tap into Pokemon Inclement Emerald. Usually letting people trickle in. But yeah, we're here. I'm trying my hand at video editing. Sorcery, yeah, popping in. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, that's not true. I have some idea what I'm doing because I've used edits for so long. But, dude, streaming has been so interesting because I only started it off a whim last summer for, because I wanted to stream a tournament my local TCG group was having. And then I was like, wait, I actually like this. And so now I've been practicing streaming Pokemon challenges, which is what we're doing tonight when I'm done editing, because I'm just kind of hanging here. And then Pokemon, like, tournaments and competitions. Streaming's fun. It's just, I gotta learn that I'm talking to a screen, which is always different. Correct, yep. I am on OBS. There's a couple different factors that you can do, but OBS just lets you... doesn't even have that much of a learning curve. You just, honestly, just watch a YouTube tutorial, but yes, OBS is what I use. And it's helped. But we have just been editing the first half of this. Trying to basically... I'm trying to make a video... I'm trying to edit a video, which I could then post as like a reel of, it's a compilation of me getting my butt whooped in this game and just like defeat after defeat, which I think could make for a good story. Could make for a good post. How are things over your way? All right. All right, that's enough video editing. Let's jump into Pokemon. Honestly, that was the excuse I needed. Video saved automatically. Can pause that music. Switch over to Pokemon, and then let's go here. Pop that open. And we're in. Yeah, you're early. Usually about 8 o'clock I'll get 8 or 9 people coming in, which is fun. All right. Okay. So We got rid of the egg because we didn't want it. Let me hit you back on the follow. Because we're friends and that's what we do. Alright. Right now, I'm about to go in to the third gym into Watson, and we have male Meowstic, Mawile, a Brion, which is not going to do us any good in there, a Murkrow, which is not going to do us any good, and then a Shiinotic. This game has been edited to be incredibly difficult. So the last times I've been streaming have been truly like grinding and getting wrecked. Yeah. Yep. This woman's gonna give me an egg, and then I'm gonna see what it gets. Yep. I've got to get in a 6th. Honestly, mostly because I've got mostly because I've got 2 Pokemon that are weak to lightning going into this gym, which is not going to end well. So, I'm roaming around. I don't have a good ground type because they just simply don't exist. At least I've not found them. So, beat that guy. Oh, alright, here we go. This is the girl, and then I'll add a 6 on the screen there in a second. Okay, this is fine. Go for a fake out, which buys me a turn. I don't need light screen right away. Okay, that wasn't great. How are things over your way? I know you're technically just up down the road from me. Alright. So depending on what he rolls here, we might throw in a light screen. I don't think I survive. So let's switch them all out to Macaron. Tired from work. Dude, I feel that. That should be faster than me. Yep. The HVAC is broke in our building that we work in, and it's been broke for like 2 weeks. And so as of this moment, it's like earlier today when I went in this morning, like 7:30, it was 84 degrees in there. And they sent us home within an hour. They was like, everyone go home. And where I work doesn't give work from home. Like, they don't give work from home, so that was new. I was like, oh, okay. So, but dude, I feel the detriment of being, honestly, it's the detriment of being 30. When I turned 30, I just started getting, when I turned 30, I started getting tired for no reason. My body hurts, and then working, yeah, dude. 10 out of 10 do not recommend turning 30. Stay in your mid-20s forever. Which I think we're close to the same age anyway, so I'm preaching the choir. Alright. So that battle wasn't terrible. I don't want to talk to you. So the good news now is now I can just... I need to go take the bike in a second. And then just bike right to left. To hatch this egg. Yep, let's go get the bike. Is that the man? Call me Rydell. What a name. I really need a ground Pokemon more than I'd need like air breathe. So I might have to go catch a Bunnelby. Let's see, bag, key items, mock bike use. And then I should be able just to take this straight across. And then turn around. And get up to speed. And this is the quickest way to hatch an egg. I am terrible at Fortnite. I'm terrible at first-person shooters, but if you would have me, and even though it's a third-person shooter, I would 100% play with you. I'm terrible, but I would play with you. So if you... Yes. DM me and let's set up some time to play. I'm a good time in chat, if nothing else. Thanks for swinging by. Take care. Alright. Trying to hatch here. Alright, just riding right to left, trying to hatch this egg that she gives us. Just because I think it's going to determine... Honestly, let's speed this up a little bit. This sounds awful, but this just goes a lot faster. Maybe this egg will hatch soon. Oh, I can't look at that. That hurts my eyes. Oh, here's our egg. Okay. What do we think it's going to be? It was a Togepi last time. Hopefully it's not that. And Emolga's not terrible. I don't love it, but it's not terrible. I have no desire, though, to use it, so we will deposit it. I really need a ground Pokemon. Very bad. Let's see. Honestly, maybe this is where we put the Munchlax back in play. What else could be good against this? I mean, another electric type that has some type coverage. Oh, a level 32 Audino. Heck yeah. Move items. Take. Put that item in the bag. Got a lucky egg. Which then, if I could now give that lucky egg I think it's gonna be right here. I'm gonna give to Samwise and then do a little bit of grinding to level him up. And I think I planted some berries here too. Are they ready? Okay. The berries grow within a day, which is very nice. And I'm gonna plant more of the Hondu berries. That was a Kelpsy. And then plant a Hondu. Water it. Okay. Good that those are playing. Let's go get my orange berries. Hello. Oh, who's on here? Don't need a Burmy, unfortunately. I'll take that quick, though. 5 orange berries. Okay. All right, so one tree is giving me all I need to redo. One tree gives me all I need to reset a Pokemon's nature, so that's helpful. And all we're doing now is just taking this out. And I mean, the Alsic really isn't a fighter, but so what we'll do here, we'll pick this one, and then we'll go plant the Greppa berries back down below. That one feels... What a sick Pokemon. Just all around, what a cool Pokemon. You have missed nothing. But welcome. Only been on for about 30 minutes. I spent the first 20 actually doing some video editing and was just kind of hanging out. I'm feeling kind of sick, so I'm like slow moving today, which really sucks. But I am charges up power for up to 3 turns. Recycles a use held on him for 1 more. Yep. I'm loading up the... Dude, it's that time of year. Swallow to restore your own HP. With stockpile, do I have to use it each turn? Like, do I have to use stockpile each turn? I got to stockpile and then stockpile again and stockpile again. Or does it just, I use stockpile and then I get it? And then do I just get it like it's a passive thing at the end of each turn? Because if I just got it each turn, I could use that and then, like, use it alongside Covet or something. But I think I have to use stockpile each turn. Let me look that up. Stockpile Pokemon. Can we use the first? Okay. It'll learn Spit Up and Swallow immediately after. Stores up energy for the user and has a second. The maximum it can hold is 3. If used after the 3rd, it failed. Okay, so I have to do it each time. Yep. Looks like it's not passive. Looks like I just have to use it each turn. So the question would be, why would you do that? If I'm playing defensive, maybe. And I don't need... Let's take Swallow. But let's not learn Spit Up. I didn't even attempt to learn Spit Up. Alright, so we got Greppa berries, which we can use, which has been good, we can use to do... Reset our stats. We need to go plant it. Orange berries there. Alright, water all 3 of these. And then I'm just grinding just a little bit to then try to take out and try to get to Watson. I feel like I'm gonna need a ground Pokemon, but I don't have one. And none of the Alolans. Oh, that's the starters. I'm not you. Alolan Raichu, Alolan Marowak, Grass, Fire and Ghost. Wait. Alolan Sandshrew does seem very fun, and I kind of want it. Okay, let's do this. I could get... Oh my god, okay. That might hurt. It did. Not as much as I thought it would, but it hurt. We need Penny. Which can... Hopefully she can tank a Dragon Pulse. Yeah. And then, ideally it's faster than us, and I survive. Okay? And then I get the Berserk boost. And then, yep. That's all that did? Oh my god, okay. Icy Wind would have been better in that position. Okay. Well, this is fun. These trainers are not playing around. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Inclement Emerald. And we have been getting worked. Because this is hard, because I'm with like level caps. I'm playing on challenge mode too, so it's not a Nuzlocke, but I'm playing with all the different rules. Good to see you, Root. Okay, it only had one Pokemon. That's why it was working me. Okay. I just need to heal. Alright. I really need a ground type. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't go Wooper hunting into Quagsire. Or Barboach into Whiscash. Either Fire Red or Leaf Green. You really want to play it on your Switch? A Gyarados? Oh my god, okay. Hold on. Gyarados is a physical attacker. Let's go Tuber Jane. Okay. That was a good play. And she's gonna get some back with the leftovers. Go for a Confuse, right? Oh my god, of course it knows Ice Fang, okay. That's annoying. But I put it to sleep, okay. So... Alright, well that was perfect. I feel you. So it's confused and asleep. Giga Drain will hit for neutral damage. So at least run it and get some health back. Yeah, that's fine. Especially if it's still asleep. And then we could throw a Dazzling Gleam at it. Which, I mean, I might not even need to. Okay, figured it was going to wake up on the last one. Hurt yourself, maybe? Okay. Okay. Alright, that worked out perfect. Weird that she still used Dazzling Gleam. Chin Chow? I hate this. Okay, never mind. Dude, the Shiinotic has been so clutch. Okay. I skipped a bunch of trainers because we were intentionally grinding. And I may still have to grind a little more just before Watson. Where are all these likes from? I don't have a bunch of likes. What is happening? Oh, I see. Thank you for waiting. You're welcome. Okay. May pick up items. The problem is... Honestly, that's not a terrible stat spread. What are Munchlax's abilities though? I wonder if pickup's not as useful. I wonder if I use an ability pill here on him. Thick fat. Yeah, let's make sure the Snorlax it gets immunity. Just prevents it from being poisoned. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna take an ability pill. And I'm gonna use it on... Just swap that over. So that helps. I really need a ground type. What level does... Diggersby at level 20. Is normal and ground. Plus. No, it could know some stuff. Gen 8. I think this thing runs up through Gen 6. Would know Mudshot. It would know Dig. What about Quagsire? Water. Unaware. All right, chat. What do we think? Should we get Dissipation? Should we get a Whiscash? A Quagsire? Or a Diggersby? We need a ground type to take in to Watson. Which of those three should we get? I would welcome thoughts and feedback after I battle this person. Oh, man. What are you doing? Kirby, hold on. That dog is laying on my laptop. Dog wanted to lay in the chair so bad. I really need Reflect. Okay, this thing is going to be fast now. So if it's going to use Signal Beam, we assume it's going to use Signal Beam again. We'll take neutral damage, switching to the Murkrow.
Are you
Air Cutter? Thing knows Ancient Power, it's not a Yanmega yet? Okay. Very nice. That helps. Alright, everybody's leveling up nicely except the Snorlax. Doduo. Just work through. Then we can hit it with an Assurance. Wow, that was impressive. Okay. Quick attack. Maybe? Nope. Okay, knocked out. That sucks. That's alright. Dude, this Munchlax level's so slow. It gets so much experience though, but man is it slow. Alright. I keep getting these people numbers, but I don't know... Like, what do you want from me with it? Okay, I really need to level him up. The Deerling, okay. The Deerling just knowing jump kick? Okay, well. It's a great thing I can switch out. Okay, that'll work. Chip away. I've been seeing this move. What is chip away? Strikes through the foe's stat changes. Sure. I feel like cash at 468. Quagsire. This cash is more balanced. Attack and special attack. Quagsire, you're limited. And then Diggersby. No special attack. Diggersby can't really hit hard. It's more defensive. It's fast and defensive. 78 speed's pretty good. Okay, I think we're gonna get a Diggersby. I think I'm gonna make the trek. Did it not update automatically? Oh, yeah, hold on. I thought I had a program installed. There we go. That could do it automatically. Turns out I do not. Thank you for that. Okay, alright. I think I am... Little things like that I forget. Thank you. Does it still... Oh my god, it still does have... It still says Gothita. Okay, let's fix all of that. It's just not working. Honestly, I put a little too much faith into an external partner. Saving the jazz. 678. Poke 2. Browse. There we go. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. I guess I now know I need to do that the whole way. I really want to go to get a Bunnelby to go get a Diggersby, but that is a trek. I mean, that is a trek. guess I could check. Forboach, Anorith, please, Ultra Ruby. Okay, yep, that's what I thought. It is only right there, which means I need to go south. Yep, okay. Alright, yep, nope. I'm gonna need a Bunnelby for this fight. So let's make this long trek. Because everybody else is, I mean, at a decent level, I would say. Okay, failed to spit up a thing. Psybeam? Probably coulda, shoulda faked out, because it wouldn't have, but it didn't matter. Hello? Man, I feel terrible today. Like allergies are just breaking down my body. Maybe, I don't know. So Casey's been telling me all this. She's like, you sound terrible. Well, it's great. Sounding terrible as I'm about to go on stream. Yeah. I really want to say it's allergies, and I started my allergy medication today and it just hasn't kicked in yet. But it could also just be getting legitimately sick. I was re-listening to the video from Friday night's Brawly stream, and I was like, oh, I sound awful. Like, I was listening to it, I was like, I sound terrible. Like, I'm like stopped up, like right here. My throat hurts. I'm doing everything I can to try to stay in here. Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about. Okay. Because I just didn't start it sooner, it was my fault. I'll fight them later, because I'm going to have to come back up through here. I'm going to catch a Bunnelby to go get a Diggersby, so I have a ground type in the fight against Watson. Fake out just for some chip damage. And then Psybeam. Bag. Alright. And then I remembered, I just got it. I didn't remember, I just got it, so I'm trying to remember. I got a bike. So I can move a little bit faster now, which just really helps. Especially as I'm going all the way back through. Go to Dewford. I'll talk to you again. Let's go to Petalburg. At least he keeps me on my bike. I mean, it's not going to matter once we get back to his home, but he kept me on the bike, so that was nice. Alright. Now we gotta navigate through the woods. If I'm not mistaken, the Pokemon scale with me. Yeah. So this makes for easy grinding, the fact that the Pokemon scale with me. So, this will make it easier to get a Bunnelby to put it on the team. Huge time saver, I know. Hit it with a rollout. Between it choosing to use Harden and me rolling out, it's actually just the same amount of damage each turn. Okay, I'm doing a little bit more. And unfortunately, I'm nuzlocked out of here. Which not that really matters, but... Which that explains why the Morello, when we went and caught it earlier, was such high level. I was like, oh, that feels like a high level. It was because it was scaled to me. Okay. Okay, well, it's a good move for it to use. Can't escape. I was so slow I could not escape, which is fine. Okay, I sped through there. Alright. Now there was a Bunnelby up here. Alright, so let's save real quick. Before I do this hunting, I'm gonna take a break and go put up my dishes, refill my water, and run an ad. So just bear with me. You'll see an ad, but you're also gonna see the BRB screen. I'm gonna let this run for about 4 to 5 minutes, and then I'll be right back. So y'all hang tight. Alright, we're back. I stood up and got dizzy. And I got this cough. So, all that to say, I feel terrible. Yeah. I'm hydrated, I've done enough water. I'm on it again, I've ate today. I'm gonna give this stream another hour. I'm gonna try to go for 2 hours. But I think that's probably gonna be the limit of all I got tonight, and then try to rest up. And not push myself between talking and doing all that. So, short stream for everyone tonight, and I'll apologize. I got another hour. I'm not stopping right now, but my goal is going to be to push myself to an hour, but not over push myself. And I just need to rest. And probably take a sick day from work tomorrow, too. Okay. Alright. So, Anna, this is from junior partner Megan. I have to go now. What? That convo. So, anyways. We're hunting for a Bunnelby to catch it, make it a Diggersby. And then try to get to Watson. See how far we can at least get. And then that'll be... Yep. All I got in me, okay. There's the little gremlin. Right? Yeah, this is where Bunnelby was, because I remember that. Oh. Okay. Quick guard. I did work today. I was in person for about the first 2 hours, and then the HVAC isn't working in our suite, and so it was like 84 degrees, and they had us work elsewhere. So I ended up working not directly from the office. But I did work today. But I'm thinking tomorrow I'll need to take a sick day. I'm just like... I got like a shallow cough. Yeah. The heat was not good. The heat's not... Now, to be fair, the heat's not been working for a couple weeks. And we don't really do remote work. Telework isn't really a thing. So it's been tough. But they've brought in like portable AC units. They're not just leaving us out to dry. But they brought in like portable AC units and things like that. But 84 inside was a mess. Walked in this morning at 7:30 and I was like, oh god. Alright, here's our Bunnelby. Okay. Let's crunch it. Okay. What is its hidden ability? Do I care about its hidden ability? I don't think so. Huge power, doubles the attack stat. Huge power just makes it bigger. Huge power is pretty strong. That's what I'm thinking. Cheek pouch restores HP as well when the Pokemon eats a berry. Okay, that's not really that good. Pickup, yeah. Huge power feels important. Okay. So raises the question. How many? Yeah, 5 Dream Balls. Okay. Huge power would be really good. Alright, that'll work. Only needed one. Any names for the Bonnelby or Diggersby? Low. That's gonna bring some people out of the woodwork, Pat. But it's a good one. That's gonna bring some people out of the woodwork. This is true. No, I mean, it's not waifu, man. Okay, I think I planted berries here a long time ago. Did not plant berries here. Thought I planted berries somewhere. Anyways, let's heal. Get out the Bunnelby. Deposit Pokemon. Think storing it for now. Withdraw. Okay. And let's update the graphic. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna get the Diggersby graphic. I've just replaced the Murkrow. It's so little. Alright, I need to move some things around. That's so funny. Let's move it and the Munchlax. Yeah. This is so funny that it covers its sprite so large it covers up everything else. And that's just hilarious. Alright. I just went ahead and got it because I'm one level away from the Bunnelby, so there's no reason. Okay. Yeah, alright. Level 26, it should level itself up fast. And then we'll get it its proper moveset. Now let's just get back. Alright, yeah, we're pushing. Oh. Headed to Dewford, okay. Alright. Let's fast forward this. Slateport. Alright. And then obviously I'm gonna be under leveled. But I just want to just see what Watson's all about. Did not do a lot of damage. I wonder if I got a nature that lowers my attack. That'd be terrible. I did indeed have a modest nature, which is the exact opposite of what I want. So I've got to go change that. That's... okay. We're going to give it an adamant nature. Rip Lola. I'm just going to change her nature. Leave her the same. But the animation does just look so bad. Of course, it's got a berry. Alright, I gotta change this out now. This is crazy. I bet he's gonna have so many ice type moves. Yeah. So I need to go back to the man real quick and change the stats. Okay. That sucks that I have a modest nature, which is a fantastic nature, but it's not just what's needed right here. That's all a super effective attack is doing. Oh my god. This is just gonna take forever. And now it's toxinating again, which means I'm gonna switch again. Oh my god. I could probably go one more turn. Yeah, I could be good. It used talking like it knew I was gonna switch. That's a devastating AI, if it knew that's what I was gonna do. Okay. Alright. I just wanted out of that battle. Oh, man. It was this man? A 3-month sub. Welcome back, Brandon. A true one. And you got to see the new sound for the animation. Change it. Which color should your... It wants red. It wants to dislike blue. Your lowest taste will be better. 3 months. Such a big deal. why is it duplicating it? Why did it just duplicate the alert? I hated that. Yeah, it is the sub noise is new. I don't know why it did it twice. I don't know why it did it so loud. I even set the audio to be like 20. I will look into it at some point. I'm gonna use the repel here and just get out of here. Which I'm not, because I'm actually gonna be lower than most of these things. Alright. Now let's check Lola. Now let's check Lola with her new... Okay, well, we checked her and she missed. Let's check Lola with her new adamant nature. Okay, that did a lot of damage. That did not a lot of damage. What is going on? Oh, I forgot Buttlebee's just weak. I think Buttlebee in and of itself is just not a strong Pokemon. The Buttlebee does not seem very good. Buttlebee does not seem very good. I'm gonna see... And it has huge power, too, so it has higher attack set. I want to see... something. Yeah, I think Bunnelby itself is just incredibly weak, and I just need to evolve. But let me also check this real quick. Okay, yeah, it's not like it has a terrible spread. We're going to evolve it, and if that doesn't work, we're going to go back to getting a Whiscash. Automod. Deny. Iron Head. That's fine, I'm not gonna take you out. Yeah, that did literally nothing. And it only needs to go up one level since it evolves normally at level 20. This game took a real... Oh yeah, you have those privileges. I'll let you do it next time. I'll leave it. I'm glad it's catching it. Yeah, one more level. Okay. All right, one more level. And then we're going to check and see if she's actually just really terrible or not. Because I'll be honest, chat. There's a chance she's just actually bad. Because that feels like what a super effective move should do. Can't believe I named a bunny Lola. It's not as bad as Waifu. If I'd have caught a If it had been a Lopunny, I couldn't have named it. Alright. Time to see if this thing is actually goated or not. Alright, let's see. Alright. We might be okay. I'm one level lower and Mudshot is weak, so let's see. My attack jumped from a 31 to a 44, yeah. And then I can give it oh, I may just honestly be really terrible then. I didn't... Let's see. Is Mudshot special? I always thought it was physical. Mudshot is special, so I wasn't doing myself any favors. Oh my god, okay. Time out. Let me go fix this problem. That is... Alright. Let's go see what the move relearner can give me. It's not even using a double attack stat. Yo, these are the moves that can relearn? Rotiller upset a grass-type Pokemon. Yeah, we're gonna teach it Bulldoze. Get rid of Mudshot. Honestly, maybe even let it take use of Swords Dance. And then these are some insane moves that it can learn. Double Slap is normal, yes. It has Double Kick currently. But I also have Hammer Arm. I have Double Kick, which... a chance to really do some damage. And you just treat this thing as an attacker. It doesn't really have a defensive moveset. And this gives you this gives you coverage. It would give me coverage against normal, rock, ice, steel, which he's bound to have steel, but steel would be weak to ground anyways. But I bet he's got a Magneton, which knows levitate. Yeah, let's get rid of Double Kick. Alright. 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 I got 30 minutes left. That's just, I think 30 minutes left is all my body can handle. Let's go fight Watson. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot for 30 more minutes. Maybe one battle against Watson. Maybe. No, we'll at least get one battle against Watson, so I know what I'm working with. And then just admit that today's stream was short. And then rest up for Friday. Yep. It's a good thing that electric is going to have no weaknesses. Let's Swords Dance. Let's Fake Out. Alright, well the Electabuzz immediately having type coverage is crazy. I'm not even going to get a chance to use her. There's your ice type coverage, and this is just a scrub. I didn't even get to use Lola. Obviously, I know she's weak, but... I did hardly anything. Hey, I don't think I'm making it out of. I don't think I'm making it out of this fight. They still have 2 more Pokemon each. We'll stick with Icy Wind and Dazzling Gleam, and hope for a freeze. Maybe. She's got a really bad matchup here. Okay, well, they can get the freeze, but I can't. Flying Gem strengthened its power. Oh my god. Hey, this... This is insane. Man, I knew it would be not very effective, but I thought even with stab it would be okay. Thunderwave, Ice Punch, Cross Chop. Okay, I'll take that at least. I just do not need her to learn Double Slap. Honestly, Disarming Voice is fine here. The Quick Claw is activating multiple times, which is nice. So I can take out the Machoke. Oh, that Electric surviving. Oh my god, okay. My only saving grace is because I had a light screen activated. I've got to roll out here and just hope for good luck. Which I don't think is going to work. Okay, that will be really good. Yes. So, yeah, they're strong. Learn Iron Defense. I'll take a buff move here. Because now I can Iron Defense Baton Pass. Oh my god. I just lost to the scrubs at the gym. I don't think my team's anywhere close to ready. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to blaze kick me, knowing that you could have just double kicked me and knocked me out. You blaze kick me to keep me alive for one extra turn, just to blaze kick me again. That's disrespectful. Okay. So they were strong indeed. I didn't even get to use Lola. Let's go train her up. I honestly have no idea. I have no idea what the plan is. I mean, that wasn't even Watson. That was just two scrubs. So I think starting off... Okay. This thing's faster than me? That's crazy. I think I just need to get through them, and then I need to figure out what Watson has to even put together a strategy. Speed fell. Just want to win one battle right here. For Miracle Eye. Negates evasiveness and dark type immunities. Would be good, not good now. Unless... It's a status move, so unless Watson's Pokemon start raising their evasion, would they double team shenanigans? I forgot to heal. Yeah, they were ridiculous. Yeah. Much more than I anticipated. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't even think I have it in me. I don't think I have it in me not even try to come up with a strategy. I think I'm going to go out on a win. I'm going to get Lola up one more level, and then I'm going to have to call it for tonight. I feel so terrible. I can't push forward anymore. I think I have to listen to my body. Yeah, I think I gotta do that. Let's just get her up. Let's get her up one level. And just say, like, that's a win, right? Like, we got her level up. That's a win. Yep. She's slow. She's got good defense and special defense. Those have already grown. Yeah. Alright. I'm so sorry to you two, but I'm gonna have to call it here. My body's not equipped to stream, and with sinuses, I feel like I'm coughing. Yeah. Normally I would be streaming on Wednesday. I would be doing commentary of the GLC tournament at my locals. But with as sick as I am, I don't know if I can plan on that unless maybe somehow I miraculously feel better on Wednesday. I'll be able to do live GLC commentary. So, like, that would be what I would do Wednesday, but I can't guarantee that. As of right now, I plan to shoot for Friday. I plan to shoot for Friday to stream, which I realize is 4 days away. But if I rest up, I'll feel good. I'll feel relaxed. I'll feel recovered. And then I can truly tackle Watson on Friday. That's going to be the plan for right now. So hang tight. I'll post on Instagram and even start trying to use Twitch stories a little bit more to determine, to make a determination. And let y'all know when I'm streaming. Streaming if you have Instagram and don't follow me. If you want to do so and shoot me a DM, I'll follow you back. Instagram is really where I've built up much of my following. So would love to have you, hang out over there too. I'm really active. But anyways, all to be said, plan for Friday. We might get a surprise stream on Wednesday. Probably not likely, but gonna shoot for then. But I hope both of y'all take care. I hope both of y'all have a great week. Take care of yourself. As Trevor says, tell someone you love them. And I will just plan to see y'all Friday, maybe surprise Wednesday. But y'all take care. I'm going to hop off. Bye.